Hi guys, Scatlink here. Welcome to my modding showcasing sub-series, Hats Off to You, a series of which we try out community-created hats, costumes, functions, singular levels, full chapters, or time rifts created by the Hat in Time fan community via the Steam Workshop. This will also include any challenge roads of which will have their own video dedicated to earning ourselves a trophy, of which would otherwise be permanently missed. Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, and we are off for more of a Hat in Time Summer 2024 live event. This is part 9 overall, basically matching the amount of videos I made for the Summer 2023 live event. But right now, we're covering the whole of level 7 of the 2024 live event in this video. Please check the previous episode so you're not totally lost. This is going to be the last video I'll be making on this event as well, as we have only 2 remaining newly featured mod levels that we need to discover. But we've got a lot of skipping to do first. Speaking of, although we still need every stamp on the current event map in order to level up to get to the next map to reach more featured mods as Death Wishes, we need to redo Cookie Heaven, which was originally in our level 3 map. The only main difference on redos like this on later levels is what's rolled in the modifier Roulette, which can be commonly more difficult badges that you'll have to deal with. But that's not much worth covering, as any collectibles within the levels would already be collected, and the stamp requirements are the exact same as before. Literally a redo, so we skip. Up next is the Fog and Funky Marv Metro, again a repeat from the level 4 map. Grab the power ponds to leave again. This is silly. You'd think that all featured mod levels would show up at least once before repeating Death Wishes, but apparently, according to Super Inklink, and I quote from Hatcord, the procedural Death Wishes are intended to guarantee every different mod before randomizing which is chosen. However, this doesn't take the intervals between Ascension, aka leveling up the event map, into account. So we skip. Same could be said for Spooky Tower Hero, originally part of this event, on the level 4 map. Imagine me saying, go back to part 6 of the 2024 live event that we are in right now to see me do the level again, because that's basically what we have to do in order to continue on this event map level. At least you can get another try for the die if you didn't get it before, I guess, but then you can just do that through the mod level and get the mod rift token, so skip. Well, that was a whole level of nothing but repeats from earlier on this very event. Kind of a waste of time, considering that you would think that with the one new level that is here, I wouldn't need to do any of the rest of them, but here's the thing. This, Cherry Mountain Springs, a purple time rift, is the last new 2024 live event newly featured mod that I myself haven't played yet. There is one more, but I've played it before. And all I need to do is collect 50 pawns and collect the timepiece. However, there is 11 tokens to find in this level, as well as a single brewing yarn. So there's quite a lot of collectibles to find in here. There's also 3 pages as well, so we'll grab those along the way. We also need to roll a modifier roulette. And this is a big level, so even though I would consider this the finale, we're still missing one level that is also new for the 2024 live event, but I've done it before. However, it's not on this map, so I needed to do all those repeats anyway in order to get to level 8. So without further ado, the Cherry Mountain Springs Purple Time Rift, let us begin. The Cherry Mountain Springs Purple Time Rift by LCLCL. Her mods have been featured quite a lot in this event, even though most of them have been parkour based. I mean, technically yes, but this isn't a parkour based level. Hadkid stumbles into another Purple Time Rift. However, it seems that this one was another plane of reality yet again. This one seems a lot nicer though, much less hostile and less edgy. This place is called the Cherry Mountain Springs. It's a bright and colourful landscape filled with soda rivers, cotton candy clouds, and cherry blossom petals. Can Hatkid find her way out, or will she remain invested forever? Length is around 15 or so minutes depending on your skill level. Well, we're going to be doing a lot of exploring, so it might be a little bit longer than that. This is a much simpler and easier purple rift compared to my last one, but the idea is the same, making a themed purple rift. The theme this time, Vaporwave. If you like aesthetics and big moods, this is the mod for you. This mod is geared towards more casual players, as you cannot die in this rift. So you're invincible. Can't void out, can't die. Keep that in mind. However, if you're looking for a challenge, we got that too, don't worry. This map has 3 Death Wish challenges, but for how you access them, that's a secret. Make sure you collect those pages though. This rift requires the hook shot, but other hats will be helpful. This rift features a storybook with all 3 pages on the first floor. This rift is 3 floors long, ending in a boss fight. Special thanks to the great and powerful Ouija for helping with the boss AI. Boss AI? There's a boss. And map optimization. As for how you actually unlock those Death Wishes, I have no idea, because even after I've beaten the level in my personal file, it doesn't show up on the map. So I don't know what's in the level that actually triggers the Death Wish, the mod exclusive Death Wish challenges to show up, but I have no idea. So if I'm missing something, please let me know in the description once I've played through the level. That I do not want. You know what? I will take the tripping badge, because I've only got one more spin, and that could be a problem if I roll something that is quite judgmental. Because we've got a lot of big jumps to make in this level, especially in the final bit. Well, the Vaporwave inspiration seems clear. We get to vibe as we go through this level with a bunch of these cool fish again. Oh boy. Hey there, broski. Welcome to LCL's mod. Want to adjust some settings? No thanks. Well, actually, Death Wish. Death Wish? Oh, haha, I got you. Don't worry, bro. There's definitely a Death Wish in this map. You want to play it? You gotta find it first. Yeah, I never found it, so please let me know. And there's the trip badge being triggered. Let's go get some glasses. What's up, bro Jajo? Wanna buy some pink drink? It's totally radical. It'll totally rock your socks, if you're wearing them, that is. What's a pink drink? Oh, you never heard of it, dude? Check it. It's a refresher made with passion fruit, acai, is that how, or acai? Not too sure how you pronounce that. Coconut milk and strawberries. It's hecka dope, man. You gotta have one. Only 98 yen. Gimme. What? Pons? Dude, we don't accept that kind of money here. Sorry, kid. Looks like you have to come back another time. Rude. Whoa! Hey there, dudette. What's up? Hey, I see you found your way to Cherry Mountain Springs. Don't know how you got here, but that doesn't really matter. What brings you here? Oh, an hourglass? Yeah, dudette. I think I saw something like that on top of the mountain, but it's pretty dangerous climbing up there. I mean, you can go if you want, but it looks like a pretty bodacious cow, dudette. Oh, and if you go up there, can you get me some of the cherry chocola from the spring? We have it down here, but the stuff in the spring is out of this world. So these broskis are invested on what's on top of the mountain, which we've got to get to. Alright, so starting off, we need 3 Rift Pons, as well as 3 pages on this floor, this sub-level. Yeah, hey dudette, you see this gate thing? Pretty wild. It needs like Rift Pons and stuff, dudette. Which is pretty funny, because we're not in a rift. Or are we? Whoa. I just blew my own mind, man. These guys are just straight out of SpongeBob, I swear. Right, let's get up here. That is the way. And look at that, there's a token. 1 out of 11, as I mentioned. This level is stacked. And I just tripped into it and almost landed in the pie. Thank you, tripping badge. But yeah, it's right near the gate for getting forward. So just go behind the mountain and you can get it. Easy. Right, so with that, I need to continue climbing up here. Should have probably followed the ponds. I mean, I guess... Whoa! I tripped inside of the mountain. Tripping badge is trippy. In many ways. Oh, that was not magnet badge. Should have known that, considering, you know, I don't exactly have it equipped. Actually, hang on. Oh, I was about to say, tripping badge is in the 3rd slot down there, not in the 2nd. That's interesting. Ah, well, I tripped into the token again. That's kind of funny. Oh boy. Tripping badge is triggering quite often. Which is funny, considering when I was trying to showcase it, and it was set to quite often, It was barely triggering at all. All of a sudden, it keeps on triggering. It's kind of funny, though, how it can cause you to trip, even if you're not on the floor. Like, you could be in mid-jump, mid-sequence, and it will just trigger. There's another fish down there. Oh, I almost tripped into it. Okay, that was weird. I couldn't talk to him. What's good within thy hood, brother? You want some scented air molecules? They're free. I tripped and I weren't even moving! Game! Rude? You literally just made me faceplant onto the desk. It could just trigger while standing around in a cutscene? Wow. Scented air? Yeah, this is hella cool, man. Check it. We use state-of-the-art tech to add flavor and scent to this air right on this counter. It'll increase your life expectancy by at least 25%. Oh, huh. Hold on. Looks like it just floated away, broski. Sorry about that. Come back later where we have fresh stock. Wait, what? Sure. You won't regret it, broski. Scented air coming right... It floated away. Yep. We're not allowed to buy anything, are we? Also, buying air. Imagine that. To be fair, we do pay for water. And I almost got sparted into the drink. That would have been bad. But remember, we don't take damage in this level. So we can be a bit reckless. So it's just a war of attrition where we can actually get this level done. Oh, hello, shiny. Another token. Hello. Oh, it should be really easy to find the rest of them. You would think. Because the last 9 are all in the exact same spot. And it's kind of cheeky. But I'll get to that when we get to that. Alright. So with at least those 2 tokens in hand, we've basically grabbed nothing in this time rift so far that's actually towards progression. I did a homing attack and I heard the trip. So I was going to trip mid-frickin' home attack. That would have been interesting. Alright, we've got a page at least. As long as we are thorough in our exploration, we should be able to find everything. Just check every nook and cranny. And I've actually been dodging all this money. I need to collect this money. That is a stupid thing of which I have been doing. I just don't... Oh! I was about a hook shot and the tripping badge got me. This is going to be interesting, because that keeps ruining my jumps. I'm going to grab these real quick. Just said I needed to collect them. So I might as well. Oh, the tripping badge. It's like plain brawl all over. Right. Do not get me while I'm swinging, please. And considering it can hit me even when I'm not actually touching the stick to move. Yep, there we are. The trip just made me let go of the bloody hook shot. That's not good. I've got to do a lot of hook shotting in a row. I can really screw me over. Alright, let's try again. There we go. Right, got past that at least. Right, no tripping here, please. Last thing I need. Get you. Is there another page around here? Could be one on top of the house, to be fair. Ah, or there's one behind it. That was good that I checked. We only have one token, or one Rift Pon, excuse me. I always call things tokens. If it's a vault code, or if it's a Rift Pon, I call it a token. It's not a token. It's like every time I'm trying to say Challenge Road and I end up saying Death Wish. Why do I do it to myself? We haven't been over this way yet to the Green Isle, so let's make our way here. Everything is crowed. Okay, thanks for the skip, I guess. I was kind of half stuck in the ground. Wow. Interesting. Where are these ponds going? They're going to the actual place that we need to go. I need to go over here. I saw a shiny. And shiny is good, for it's the last page that we need. I just fell right on it. Bloody hell. What do you have? Yo, what's good, buddy bro? 7 Brovent children? Did you just call me the movie sequel to Final Fantasy 7? Wanna buy some anime? We got some sick DVDs for sale, only 980 yen a piece. Heck yeah, dude. Oh, heck yeah. We got a cool kid in the house. That'd be 98 yen. thought you said it was 980 yen. You give me a 90% discount or something? What? Pons? Dude, we don't accept that kind of money here. Sorry, kid, but it looks like you have to come back another time. Also, because it's Vaporwave, have you noticed that the text boxes are just very jazzy looking old Windows? Well, Windows. Windows. Yeah, I thought that was a bit of a weird aesthetic. Also, the warp badge completely breaks the aesthetic of that. Like, you leave the conversation and the box stays there. Because it's an effect. Give me that back. At least it doesn't take it out of the wallet for the stamps. You've collected a pon, you've collected a pon. It doesn't matter if it comes out of your wallet or not. You know what? You can keep that. Because you probably won't bother me anymore. I don't need to grab these anymore. What am I doing? I almost got hit again there. We are here for only one thing, and that's the Rift Pon. Ah, trip badge, no! Oh my lord, I almost died. Well, died. Voided out. You can't die in this map. We've already established that. Wow, that was like the worst timing. That couldn't have happened literally anywhere else. Like a split second later, I would have landed on the platform that I needed to be on. Wait, well that time it... Hey, freaking banana peel! Trip badge is generating stuff that I'm tripping on. Rude. Considering that I'm standing on nothing but chrome, you would expect me to just slip from that in general. At least we're up here now. I see those paws, and they still got me. At least they're not stealing my hat, so I can just ignore them. There we go, made it. Aye! I thought it was the trip badge that got me for a second there. I didn't see that cat. Getting slapped by furry fiends. Alright, there we go. We got all 3 Rift Pons in order to continue, and we got all 3 pages so we can find out what the story is behind this level when we finish. Also, it's a purple rift that I've never played before, so I haven't got the mod timepiece / mod rift token, so I assume trip badge, you cheeky bastard. Well, that was bound to happen at some point, and this is automated. I can only move left and right, so that's cheeky. But yeah, as I was saying, I don't have the mod timepiece / mod rift token because I've never played this level before. Both for this event as well as... Well, yeah, ever. So I haven't done it in the mod menu. So I could probably get a Rift Roulette spin on this, and then I'll have another one when I go for the token myself. Music change. Also, it says there's actually 4 floors. But technically there's 3 because I didn't even move. What did I trip on? Because it says 3 out of 4 now instead of 1 out of 4. But that's because this area is mega big. Just ignore that. Whoa, how'd you get up here? The plane was out of order. Oh, a time gate? Weird. Well, whatever floats your boat, man. Oh, hey, I'm a bit busy right now, dude. Watching some games done quick. Come back later, man. Games done quick? Good thing. So we need to scale these buildings in order to start climbing this mountain. And there's a ton of fish to talk to along the way. You know what they say, you only live once, but man, that's no excuse. Broski, I don't need a hug. Live your life to the fullest, man. Don't let that YOLO stuff hold you back. Wait, maybe I understood that stuff. Yeah, because that's basically what you're saying, but different. So as I said, we have 9 Rift tokens as well as a yarn to find. We'll be finding them up on this mega climb. But the Rift Pons, which we'll be grabbing first by the way, because they do come first, are very sneaky. But the trip badge might actually cause that to be a bit more of an issue. You ever hear about Bulford do that? No means. Aw. Alright, I'll let you have your fun. Bulford these fins, idiot! Rude. Why is he floating? Oh! Shh, I'm hiding, dude. From that creepy floating fish, dude. Hello? Hey. Why are you flying? Mind your own business, dude! Hey. Sup? Okay. Interesting. Bit random. But we take those. I climbed that in a way where I didn't collect a single one of those. Yeah, there is no way you're not going to be able to collect 50 on the way up here. I am not a freaky fish guy. When will they understand? Back off, or I'll throw a harpoon at you. I guess that might be rude, though. Like the rudest thing I could do. I mean, you look more normal like that, to be fair. Oh god, I'm tripping into him. Hey, what's up, dude? Personal space, please. Oh, me? Not much, just hanging around. These fish are strange. Also, apologies if there's some gaps, I'm coughing. Just on the tail end of my illness. Been ill for this entire event, it's been crazy. Oh, hey there, Josh. My name's Josh. I'm joshing around right now. Don't worry, Josh. I'm just Josh with you. My name isn't Josh. Also, did you just Josh? Hey, Josh, you want to come down to my Uncle Josh's Josh party? Me and Josh are going to be joshing around with Josh and Josh. Later on, Josh might come back and josh around with us. We were thinking about joshing around Super Josh Bubba's Josh. And later we might lay back, drink some Joshes, and then josh around. We'll watch some movies. What are you up for, Josh? But tons of movies like Josh's Infinity Josh, Josh Man into the Joshverse, Josh Ball Josh, and Lord of the Joshes. Don't worry, Josh. You're just going to josh around with us, Josh. Hey, Josh, where you going, Josh? I don't think I could take any more Josh. It'll make me Josh up. Speaking of, we're on, well, I would like to say we're at, like, the 3rd waypoint? Yo, hey there, dudette. You can climb the mountain this way. It's pretty radical. It's pretty dangerous to climb it, but, don't worry about it too much. With the mountain's power, no one can really get hurt. Because we're invincible, we can't die. But falling off totally messes up your vibes, man. It's hecker uncool. But hey, man, much like life, you fall down, you get back up again, you can never keep you down. Just gotta go with the flow, man. Yeah, as you can see, we're kind of like at a halfway, well, I say halfway point. There's nothing around here. You would think that, just like at the bottom, there'll be like something hidden with all this empty space. But there isn't. Not the yarn and none of the 9 tokens. As I said, they're all grouped together in one spot. Oh, there's LCL, and I tripped after bouncing off the big bird. Well, big bird. Look at all this empty space. There's nothing here. Not even any more fish dudes to talk to. 7 benefits of water. Protects heart, healthy skin, big taste. I mean, 3 if from creek or puddle, moistens teeth, bone glow, and drowns any spiders might be in mouth. Ugh. That is very strange. Also, you can actually see the other area where we were just at, just down there, behind the sign. But yeah, the sign has nothing to do with what we need. It's just there. Sugoi Kawaii Birdu Sabarashi. Okay, weeb. Let's just move on. Yo, dudette, check out this view. You into mountain climbing, dudette? Ah, I see. You're trying to get up to the Cherry Spring Peak. Ah, there's a time ball up there. Cool. Well, you do you, dudette. Fair enough. Are there any more fish dudes on the way up here? Yeah, this is what I would probably call the true halfway point. What's up, gamer dudette? Check out my crib. Spent over 5 million yen on it. It's, a little big, though. Hey, didn't think it was that impressive. So again, nothing around here. I mean, you think that. Bounce on you. Climb up even more. This vaporwave music just playing in the background. It's quite nice. So it looks like someone's actually got on top of this sign here. When you see a repost, but it's in vaporwave and aesthetic. I don't know what that means in Japanese there. Rift, maybe? Someone's left a message up there. made it. Metric guard. Yeah, this doesn't actually lead anywhere. So we're not going to mess about with that too much. I just wanted to see if I could get up there, to be fair. I never tried. Nope. Get rid of these burbs. These awesome blue-looking burbs. They're blue dabba dee. Just like these ponds freaking trip badge. You wouldn't think that that'd be causing a problem. Conductor, what's happened to you? You're bugging. Whoa! Hey there, lassie. Whoa. It's really one of those days. Where the peck am I? Cherry Mountain Springs? Oh, peck. I don't feel so good, lassie. I must have eaten a really weird cherry, if this is where I ended up. Whoa. Holy peck, I'm all reflective. Yeah, I honestly have no idea what happened to you, Conductor. That's just... It's weird. I mean, for one thing, you're quite high up in this level. I don't know how you got here. And that will never be explained. Oh. Oh. That's one big burb. I think we know where we're going. But before we do... That big slab looks quite tantalizing. It looks like we can actually make it if we can get on top of that building. Maybe the big burb could help. How goes the nose, my bros? Wanna buy a hang glider? Actually, that would be useful. Heck yeah, dude. Oh, what, man? You don't have any money? That's okay. Oh, we need yen. Ha. I don't have any hang gliders either. What? What? Why are you pretending to sell them? You should know what your stock is, mate. Looks like that giant bird down there fell and broke the bridge. Can't get to the Cherry Spring Peak now. I bet you could figure it out, dude. Look at him. All shiny and sleepy. Apparently he fell and broke the bridge. You know, a little fishy told me that at the peak of the mountain, there's an ancient guardian who prevents anyone from touching the Chipola Reserve. It's pretty dangerous to climb it, but hey, don't worry about it too much. With the mountain's power, no one can really get hurt. Now, falling off totally messes up your vibes, man. That's heck uncool. Okay, well, you mentioned that there's a creature that protects the spring. The other person didn't, but the rest of the logs seems to be the same. That's a bit interesting. Alright, let's bounce on the burb and let's see how much height we get. Whoa! Let's get on top of these trees. Instead of going the way we're supposed to, because I think we can make it to this building. And if we can make it to this building, we can get onto this big slab. Because we haven't really had an opportunity to go in this direction. And it's clear that it wants us to go the other way. So, let's get a bit of a wall climb going to get on the top of this part. And then we should be able to double jump, lunge, cancel. And there we are! Look at that! Holy hell. There's the early part of the level. Is it wise to drop down here? I mean, we can get back round. What's down here? This feels like we're not supposed to be here, to be fair. Oh! What's all that? Oh, they're all shining! Oh, it's a massive rainbow! What's going on over here? Dude, what the heckle? You're not supposed to be up here. Man, I thought this was a good hiding spot. Oh well, we can take these Rift tokens as a prize, I guess. 9 Rift tokens just sitting here, well out of the way, off the beaten path. And the only way to reach it is to bounce on that burb to get on top of the trees where you drop to bounce on the burb to get on top of that one building in order to get over the wall, and I just tripped into one. Let the collections commence. How do you like that? Guess what? that's all the tokens for the 2024 live event that we haven't already grabbed in mods that were originally featured in the 2023 summer live event. You are most welcome. So we will take our prize, and then we've got to figure out how to get back to where we just were. Well, we're still pretty high up from where we had to bounce up, so maybe we can just jump around and get to roughly where we were. Well, that would be it down there. Oh, actually, can I land here? I can land here, and, well, not exactly where we were. And I didn't land on the tree! Oh, no. Where am I? This is bad. I'm falling. Oh, dear. We're back at the big empty spot. Right where the conductor was, I think? No, I think we're a little bit too far below. Ah, there we go. We made it back. Yep, we're good. We're just going to get back up there, and then we're good. I think the conductor was here. Yep, I fell a lot... the trip. I fell a lot further than I expected. As they did say, if you fall because you can't void out, you can't take damage. Well, you could have some void out planes that just don't hurt you. And have some checkpoints, but... it does kill the vibes, but we've made it back up, so it's fine. So now, we actually go the intended way. Now, we can get a lot of height. But the fog and the speed is causing a few frame rate drops on my end. You are a big fish, man. I'm Big Billy, the big wet willy. Blub blub. That is a cat meme. I recognise it. It's like a big pudgy cat that just says, I'm Big Billy, the big willy. Similar to on Long Johnson, or Hold On To My Fur, I Like It. You know the ones. Those funny cats that sound like they're actually speaking. Ah! Burp! Don't do that, bully. Oh, we can get up here, but it feels a bit janky. We don't want to fall down there. Let's not. It doesn't seem to lead anywhere anyway. We still got one yarn to find. The only new yarn in this event that, again, wasn't in the 2023 Summer Live event. Because I'm not counting those. I mean, if you've never played them before, I mean, as I've said during my recaps, when I said that it's a repeat for me, or it's a repeat from previous event, obviously you can play them now and get the collectibles if you need to, but I've already done so. That's why I refer to my old videos, so you can actually check the collectibles. If it's something from the challenge road that I've already played, that's why I do a montage in here, because it is new for this event, but again, I've already collected them. They just don't actually count toward the event until they're in the event. I have become blue-sended. I've become green-sended. Yeah, they're two different kinds of chrome, like the rest of this, well, the other elements of this level. Dude, they've been sitting there for hours. So, being in this world for too long makes you chrome. Hello there, Rainbow. We need to get you. Are you the yarn? Yeah, a lot of mods don't actually include yarn as prizes. And it's understandable because you would have all the hats at that point. But hey, we got an additional brewing yarn. Almost near the top. To be fair. So I guess if you didn't have the brewing hat, there you go. It's quite cheap to make as well. But when am I ever going to talk about making hats? Like, I feel like there should be more mods that actually require making yarn, but the thing is, if you have them uninstalled, you then need to make the hats again, which is kind of silly. But yeah, look at that. As I said, right at the top of this segment, this big long segment, literally right below where that tree is, basically, was the yarn. And we just had to go off the beaten path at where the big bird was to get all the tokens. This looks like some kind of portal. Maybe it leads to the peak? No one's been up there in a while. Everyone's scared of the Guardian. We don't even know what he looks like, because no one comes back from encounters with it. What do you mean? No one can get hurt on this mountain. Unless they get blown off into the drink below, and that's it. Well, actually, we can't even see that stuff. Let's hop in. Oh, this is pretty looking. Oh, hello there. He's blue, Double D. And he'd be bouncing.
Who dares enter my spring? I'm the very terrifying Chocola Guardian. You must be trying to steal the Chocola Reserve. After all, you're not from here. You will be defeated right here, right now.
Wow! Hello there. Are we good? We'll just dance. Yeah, other than that, that's kind of a sweet spot. Let's try and dodge some of these attacks. Oh boy, the trip badge hit me while I got hit. We gotta survive for like 100 seconds. Also, this music sounds quite like Deja Vu from Initial D. I'll probably play it for a little bit, but then I might have to change the music just in case, because I don't know if that'll give me like a copyright claim or not, so be prepared. Step on the gas. Yeah, it really does sound like Initial D. So there's just trolleys going around, and a couple of snatcher booms, and that's about it, but again, we can't get hurt in this, so we could just stand there and tank it if we really wanted to. But that's the thing. If the mountain prevents you from getting hurt, what does this Guardian actually do? I'm guessing he's trying to knock you off the peak. That's the only thing I can think of. I guess I gotta keep talking, just in case if this music does get flagged. I mean, if it does, obviously you'll know. I'll have to change it, but... yeah, very pretty level. Very involved. A lot of platforming. Very sneaky spot for those 9 tokens. Well, good reward. Obviously, you know, you would only find it if you were thorough in your exploration to the point that... oh, I wonder if I can get over there. Or, you know, just use the collection hat. But even so, that doesn't tell you how you legitimately get it. So I still had to figure out how to get it without, like, you know, cheating. And that was the way to do it.
I'm getting tired. I gotta protect the life cycle. Huh? What's that, miss? You don't even want to steal the Chocola Reserve? You just want a timepiece? Well, why didn't you say so, miss? You can have a timepiece. Yay, nappy time.
And there he goes. He just goes bouncing back into said reserve that he's protecting. Without making it slosh about. Okay, it's still a rift. Can I actually land in this stuff? Oh, I can actually go swimming in it. It's a good thing that he actually lets me swim in it, though. Oh, it actually heals me. I saw that heart. That's interesting. Oh, and it only took 1 smack. Okay, cool. Oh, come on, really? No! The trip badge made me fall through the level. I was not expecting that. Whoa. Internet is awesome, but you can't download love. Is this some sort of manga? Oh, it's Vaporwave stuff, because it's Vaporwave Windows. It actually gives me one-shot vibes. The Vaporwave actual paper, yep. And that is a binary code. And as I said, it's a purple rift, so it's going to give us a spin. And obviously I'll show off the spin after I get the mod rift token. I played for the level again in the mod menu. You know what? I want to see if I can go for one of the Sonic remixes. Ah, there's one! Find your flame, which is for killing 2 birds. Yeah, because it is for the Death Wish ones, as it's stated in the description 2 episodes ago when I had to put these in to put something in the red for a minute. Well, I'm not going to play that for too long just in case, because this isn't actually Sonic and it is, you know, Sonic music. But normally Sonic music is fine. The Titan music is actually pretty good, but I do like Face Your Fears. Not the Kingdom Hearts version, you know what I mean. After finding the sweet spot and just dancing for the majority of the battle at the top there. Yeah, you know what? Raya Towers for the Illness and Rock the Boat. I don't remember that one. I remember the earlier game ones. Remember that these are all Titan music from Sonic Frontiers. You know, this would actually fit for the Illness, to be fair. So yeah, I might actually put that on. With the only newly featured mod level featured on the level 7 event map done, we go to level 8. But hold up! Geothermal! Our last missing newly featured mod for the Summer 2024 live event is here! It took a while, but there is nothing but repeats from both summer events after this. And guess what? This level was featured in Challenge Road 15, so I've done this already, so please check that out. At least the Cherry Mountain Springs Purple Rift that we just did was a fitting last level that I've played proper for this event. It was packed, and it was quite the climb with a finality to it, but it just wasn't meant to be. I had to push to level 8 for Geothermal, and all you need to do is collect 30 Pons in the timepiece to get the last 3 event stamps. There are no collectibles here, the last were in the Cherry Mountain Springs. That's not to say Geothermal is a bad level, it is not. It's actually quite a nice good level, challenging at points. But due to the randomization of every player's event map level ups, it's not how it happened for me. And just to reiterate, the only other Death Wish from the 2023 Summer Live event that we didn't get a repeat of was Lilac's headpiece, because it's now in the Modifier Roulette, and none of the other mod badges in the Modifier Roulette have their own event Death Wishes to speak of. Even though that was the only repeat that we didn't have, we still used it because we actually rolled it. And that's where I'm stopping at level 8 with Geothermal. As mentioned, going any further would just be repeats, for up to 10 plus more levels worth of maps filled with nothing new. I'm not sure why we couldn't just have a single Death Wish map with all featured mods just like before. I understand trying something new, but again, I feel like they overcomplicated things this time round. The Modify Roulette is a neat additional challenge, so keep that, but let's not have the level up system anymore, please. But before we end, even though, you know, these videos are going on a little bit long, you would have up to 33 new tokens collected, not to mention any of the mod Rift tokens / timepieces that you would have got if you played the newly featured levels outside of the Death Wishes via the mod menu, and from holdover tokens that I've had, because obviously some of the levels have had tokens before, plus the mod Rift tokens. In my case, I have 30 tokens to spin, so I'm going to be spending those in the Rift Roulette in order to check out what more mods I have in here, which is, of course, what I put 3 episodes ago in, which was the Sonic Frontiers remixes, as well as the material dyes, some of which are from the game themselves, that you can just wear, like the mud from Mafia Town, which I think is awesome. And I got that one. So, let's spend the rest of our tokens, and if I run out, I guess I'll find more mods to stick in here, so we can spend these tokens, get back to a clean slate once again, and then I've got a challenge road to do after this as well, because they had to release a challenge road during the event, once again. I can't catch a break. Okay, it seems like the black fade-in for the Rift Roulette in general is just broken, because it just kind of jump-cutted. That wasn't me. That's very jarring. Why is that broken? I guess it's just bugged for this. Oh! I'm guessing that will make me the Shadow Kid. Yes, the subcontractor. Yeah, there we go. Now, just so I can show you what I'm talking about, if I go to the player select here, because it's more stable than going on the panel, because someone around here while going in the wrong direction breaks the game. And that's the Hat Adult. Spooky Hat Kid. That's spooky. This is the actual... Well, if I didn't have this die on... Yeah, the face is different. As I said, it's not the same. And if you remember with Shadow Puppet, there is extra details on Hat Kid's hair, but it's not as dark. Alright, I put it back on, just in case if we get a remix instead of another die. Yeah, the fade-in's just kind of busted. Yeah, we'll take that. Let's have a look at that. Sonic Frontiers, I'm Here, boss version. I'm guessing that's the final boss? From the main game, not the DLC. It actually replaces all 3 phases of the music. And again, I'm pretty sure this is the Death Wish version, and not the main game version. Even though it does say MU Final Boss, I'm not entirely too sure. That is very jarring. I'm never going to get used to that until they fix that. I don't know why that's... How do you break a fade-in transition? It's like it's having trouble loading. Snatcher Ghost Guardian. You know, the techno beat of this particular music actually fits for the Snatcher. Especially, again, if it's the Death Wish version, because they put a lot of techno into those tracks. Let's go for another spin! Yeah, I want to go for a die this time. What's that one? That's creamy looking. Oh, it's just metal. Yep, I've equipped the metal cap. Actually, hang on. There we go. Now it's metal cap. Nah. One more roll. I don't actually know how many tokens I have left. I should probably check that. Actually, I can check right now. 15 with a nice After Effect whooshy. No, I want more dice. Come on. Oh, fine. Caterpillar Guardian for the toilets. Okay, so they do, like, the other mini-boss Guardians along with. Interesting. I don't recognise this one. This really messes with my transitions, but I want to let you know that I'm actually spending tokens to spin. No, I want another die. Come on. I can see the 24 carat there. But it's not 24 carat, it's just gold. Isn't it award gold? Is it not based off of the awards? Oh, come on, really? Mafia Boss Fortress Guardian. You know, I thought it was just the Titans, but no, they do the Guardians as well, which are like the normal bosses that you just fight on the map. But then again, if it was just the Titans, that would be very small, so there's more remixes in it than I thought. It's pretty cool, actually. Chunky Fade. Give me a die. Give me a bucket. I want to kick the bucket, damn it. There we go. 24 carat. Okay, so it is called 24 carat. Let's see what the difference is. Okay, so we have a sparkling afterglow. It's kind of a darkish gold, by the looks of things. So how does it compare to the Death Wish version of the 24 karat kid? I don't actually think there's a difference. I mean, this one looks a little bit brighter, to be fair. So, like, a different shade? Yeah, this one looks a bit brighter. So the one that you earn in Death Wishes is a bit brighter than the one that I just got. Unfortunately, it's a duplicate, but there's no way for me to know. But hey, this mod pack gave me the mud. The spooky alien. That's awesome. So, I'm not complaining. The Golden Crown. That is a much more brighter gold. It's almost like a cell-shaded gold. So that's a lot more visually different. Don't know why I paused there. I was going to change dye, but then if I get another dye, it doesn't really matter, does it? Actually, it doesn't look like there's many dies left. It said that there were more than 4, but there's not that many extra. It looks like more remixes than anything else. Sonic Frontiers, Rift Collapse. Rift Collapse? Cyberspace music. Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense. So it's not even just boss music. It's just some tracks from Sonic Frontiers in general. That's not what the description said. I'm getting surprised here. Oh, and it's random as well. So listen, this is one version. And now, slightly different. That's pretty cool. That means that this is multiple remixes in a single remix. And this is for a Rift Collapse. Because when you go through Subspace, obviously it's a Sonic game, you're going to go through as fast as possible. So, while it's all going all wavy and breaky and shit, you'll want to escape as fast as possible. You know what? Even though obviously I don't do a lot of Rift Collapses, I might just put that on. Because that's going to be different every time it plays. I am thoroughly chuffed by what I picked, honestly. I think I'm going to run out of tokens before I run out of stuff in here. Like, I'm going to have like only a couple of items left in here. And I'll probably get those during the next challenge road. I want that last die, if I can. Damn it. I was nowhere close on that one. Hey, oh, well, hang on a minute. There's more than one die. So I've got like a psychedelic die. Why pick one colour when you can have them all? So I shimmer in the different colours? Oh, wow. I'm like rainbow. It's like I have a power star. Just like spin around like this, and it kind of makes sense. Just put the music in. I'm putting the music in right now. I do have Twilight Name here, which looks rainbow. I mean, it's more of a matte, sparkly kind of. So it's very different. I think that's going to be the last of my tokens. Do I want to see if I can get the remix I want? There's only one more die. I'd rather have the die. Damn it! It's well off. Ah, right in the middle of that one die. Spider Guardian for Conductor and Groove, so it's not just Death Wish versions. So I think, because the other one actually specified killing 2 birds. Spider Guardian. Yeah, I've never really liked this one. This one sounds like it's kind of corrupting itself, but then again, I guess with the aesthetic of the game, that kind of makes sense. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one. But guess what? Nope. I'm out of tokens. So that is all the spins that I can do, and I've still got some stuff to get in there. And that is the end of the Summer 2024 live events that I will be covering. As I've already mentioned, it's just repeats going forward. I mean, like, Nightmare Rift, and these two are also repeats from previous. There's no point me covering them, because if I just clear that and get to the next map, it's just going to be repeats again that we've already done in this event, as well as last year's event. It's just going to be repeats. Like, we've had all the repeats from 2023 to get to the new ones, which is what I was recording and showing in full, because I had already showed the previous ones in full, and anything that was new in this event that I had covered before, either in my own time with my modding showcasing series, hats off to you, or via the challenge roads. If the collectibles were new for this event, I montaged collecting those collectibles for the totals. So, I have covered this fully. It just, as I said, became a lot more overly complicated because of the level up system. And I feel like that doesn't need to be a thing, just have it all on one map. So, that's my opinion on it. And yeah, as I said, throughout this entire event, I have been ill. I had a viral upper respiratory tract infection, so any cuts, as well as most of the scripting, was mostly done, not only because it was easier, but also because I've been coughing a lot. And most of the recordings I've been doing on good days when I'm not coughing and barking like mad. So, you can imagine that that was a little bit stressful, but at the same time, I had the time. And I don't want to miss covering these events, because I like to be quite thorough, as you know. And I had fun with it. It's just I had to do a lot of scripting, because a lot of the levels I had to skip, but that just made it more efficient to make these videos. But, of course, as I said, I'm not done. I've got one more Challenge Road video to do as well. I may even check out Spooky Beta Hero at some point. Not guaranteed on that one at the moment, though. It's not a high priority for me. And it's probably just as long as Spooky Tower Hero. And because I had to play that twice, not including another time for the Mod Rift Timepiece / Mod Rift Token, and the fact that I had to play it that many times as well, minus the Mod Timepiece / Mod Rift Token, for my personal file to make the plans in order to plan ahead for these videos, I'm kind of sick of Spooky Tower Hero. No offense to Haboy, it's a good level, it's a challenging level, but it does overstay its welcome, and no fault to them, but because of the slightly randomized nature of the leveling up system, as I've already mentioned, slightly different for every person, I had to play it more at least twice. Once because it was brand new, but then again just to get to more new stuff. Multiple maps later, which is kind of silly. And apparently that was a bug, but, you know, maybe they'll fix that for the next event. I don't know why they don't do a Halloween event, because we had a lot of Halloween stuff in this one as well. I know I'm standing here just talking about it, but this is basically me just reviewing what we've gone through, basically. And there's no other way for me to end it, because I just had to stop at the beginning of level 8, because the rest are repeats. There's nothing else new. So, hope you enjoyed the summer event for this year. And, like I said, I'll see you for the 53rd Challenge Road. So, I'll see you guys then.